Old Grumpy Hunter here. Welcome to One Sit, One Doe. Due to the weather in my area of the country, I've only had one chance to go out hunting so far, and it was the spur of the moment. Headed out to the box blind about 13:30. I was sitting there minding my business, and about 30 minutes later I see movement in the woods. These girls did not get closer than 45 yards, which is outside of my comfort range for a couple reasons. One, I have not practiced that far, and due to how fast the deer can jump the string, I follow this rule of thumb, where your initial speed in feet per second is divided by 10, and that becomes your effective maximum shooting distance in yards. For example, if your bow shoots 350 feet per second, then your effective maximum distance is 35 yards. And there's one more problem. They were not on my property. This game of hide and seek went on for about 10 minutes or so. About 4 hours later, after the two played hide and seek in the woods, a doe came into the feeder from a different direction. Parker and I stared at her head for what seemed like hours. She did not want to turn. Eventually, she made a slight turn to her left, giving me a quartering two shot. Parker was whispering in my ear, "Pull my trigger, pull my trigger, pull my trigger." I pulled Parker's trigger and I heard the arrow hit the doe. Due to an operator error, there was no video footage of the actual shot, or even of her beneath the feeder. My arrow went through the scapula, a rib, the trachea, the aorta, a lung, the diaphragm, the stomach, and poked out the other side. She ran off what looked like half the arrow sticking out of her. I heard her crash just a second after she ran off into the woods. Then I heard her crash a second time just a second later. She ran about 250 feet downhill from where she was shot and balled up against the log. When I first saw her, I thought she was a rock because how she was laying with her belly against the log and curled up into a ball. The first blood I found was only about 25 feet away from her. The arrow broke off most likely during one of her crashes. There was 10 1/8 inches of shaft and the broadhead inside her for a total of 12 inches. She weighed 144 pounds before cleaning, which made her just the right size to top off my freezer. Thank you for watching this Old Grumpy Hunter presentation. Please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to push the notification bell.